So do you see this in like in middle-aged people when they're going on a diet? They always have a finite mentality, don't they? They're gonna do this diet with this idea that they'll get off the diet, don't they? Like, think about it. Most people who go on a diet, they do it with the perception that they're going to get off the diet soon, and then they wonder why they stay fat forever, because the person who actually makes the progress, his diet doesn't look like this. His diet looks like this. He just starts it and he assumes he's never going to quit. The reason why I was able to build this like beautiful ass fucking physique is because just I was lucky that my brain thought this, right? The moment I got into the gym, I genuinely instantly thought of it as infinite. I'm going to keep going to the gym for the rest of my life. Sweet. 10 out of 10 gains guaranteed. I have to have a 10 out of body because 10 out of 10 physique, I have to, because I'm literally going to keep on going to the gym for the rest of my life. Simple as that, right? So it's like, I want you to imagine for a few areas of your life right now, I think this is a good visual. Are you living life like this right now? Where it's like, this is the finite thing that I'm currently doing? Or is it like this? Where it's like, yep, I started something and I'm just going to continue it for the rest of my life? Because preferably, with quite a few things, the most important things of your life, preferably it's like this. You've started the kind of work that you now, and it doesn't have to be the very specific thing. Let's just make that very clear, right? So it's not like I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to be a YouTuber when I'm 75 years old and there's like, 7D VR or something. But the idea is like the model behind it, not just like the vehicle. The model behind it is, for example, like teaching, right? Teaching on a mass scale. I'm going to be some kind of teacher, synthesizer, leader for the rest of my life. I couldn't not be like this because it's simply just who I am. You see, when you see things in this perspective of this finite game, I'm going to do this thing just for now, the problem becomes that it's not usually something that you actually want to do or something that you're even good at doing. When you only consider things that you could imagine doing for the rest of your life, you naturally just pick the thing you're actually supposed to do, the thing that you could dominate on. Because for me, it was always, military or this drop shipping or coding. Bro, being a rapper, bro, was one of my thoughts, right? So these fucking cringe things I was considering to do. And as soon as I actually thought to myself, what is the thing I want to do for the rest of my life? I thought YouTube, which is the thing, but that's more of the vehicle. The specific thing was just kind of like teaching and just explaining things that I've recently learned. That's something I will do for the rest of my life. That's something that no one can compete with me on, because you can't compete with someone who genuinely plans to do this for another 80 years till he dies. It's like, there's no retirement for me. I'll still be doing this when I'm like 90 years old. So you can't win against someone like that. So ask yourself right now, just before we go to the questions, are you pursuing work, fitness, relationships like this? And interestingly, I've just said relationships, bro. This gets deeper, right? This gets very fucking deep, because when you pursue a relationship like this, like I have, where I know this sounds stupid and a few guys won't be able to understand this, right? But like a few guys here will. When you get into a relationship and it looks like this, where you genuinely know it's a finite relationship and you know you're going to break up with this bitch because you know that she's not even that good or anything either, that is a horrible experience. It is a painful, bro. You can't trust her. You know you're going to break up with her at some point, so you can't even give her like any level of love. You're wasting her time. You're wasting your own. It messes with your head. The bond and the love forms anyway, so it's like you've just played yourself. Now you've literally got like this loving attachment to this dumb woman that you don't even care about, that you don't even respect. Think about how stupid that is. Think about how crazy that is.